So I decided to do a quick video as I'm walking through the resort. As you can see, I'm walking. One thing I'm finding very, very, very unusual when it comes to this place is why they would do the first building and the third building, but they did the second building previously. It's clearly just renovated, say, last year, but if it was me, as a manager or whoever does that part, I would be renovating the first and the second building and then going on to the third, say the previous next year. But I'll show you something. More people. It's been pretty busy, like not like too many people at one time, but it's pretty busy, and I guess I'll show you a little bit more of the resorts. Now here is what we call the archway, and I'll come right up to it. This is usually lit up at night. Right now it's obviously off. I don't know how they turn the lights off here because it's light slightly different, but you can see there. And I believe those lines along it's strip lighting, so it lights up at night. So like I was saying, I'm 95% sure that's a strip lighting. I mean, when I look at it closely, this looks like a strip lighting. And I've done enough work that it looks like strip lighting. Again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's because it's cubit, it's power. But to me, that doesn't seem right because I've worked with strip lighting before, and it's in different shapes for strip lighting. But I'm 95% sure it's strip lighting, not power. The gentleman says, well, not a local. He's a guy that's staying here. Says he thought the same thing. I'll go this way, by the way. Show you a little more this way. That way actually would be toward my room, I believe. I kind of get lost in here. It's quite big. It's a massive friggin' resort. Anyway, I've dealt with many light strips similar to that, sometimes in different shapes, round and other ways, and I'm pretty sure that's strip lighting. I'm going to check tonight to look again. So I decided to come back to the archway. I went back through the archway as you saw earlier and went right as I'm walking past the archway. Archway's there. I'm now coming back to the direction I originally was saying. I'm going to walk down here and you can see that cool feature. And there's some more coming up here, some pretty cool little decorative statues of sorts, different styles. I don't know if they're like, they look kind of like animals. In fact, it does look like an animal, like on a tree, like native artifacts, probably for the region. You see that looks like a fish of some sort, or some kind of amphibian. That's a leaf right in the center. That's like a tree stump of some sort. Looks kind of native to the area or something. This one looks like a friggin' monster. Or some kind of skeleton frame of like the back of an old dinosaur. You can see the little spikes. Let me get closer. The spikes, of course, the same on the other side. It's just two pieces, kind of like it's scaled off them. But also, you look back there, you can see some of the land. It's just basically some field with some trees. I wanted to show you this. Again, some artifacts. So it's like some fish over there, right in there. One's facing kind of the other way. Another one is kind of back and forth. Pretty cool. I like that. On to the next part. Just continue showing you. Now I could go that way. I could go to the left here, or I could go dead center, which I'm going to go dead center. You see how many lighting posts there are along this little stretch? It's very They have a very large amount of lighting here, specifically because of the building. That's every single post has a light in it. This is supposed to be garbage, and every single one of these actually have a cigarette butt for your cigarette butts, and garbage, of course. You can see a cigarette butt in that one. There's tons around the whole building of the place. Now I think this is Japanese actually. This might be the Japanese building. I haven't been here yet. I'm going today actually as I record this. So this looks like the Japanese. You can see the Japanese dragon, which I'll take some pictures of this later. Japanese. Yeah, this is definitely Japanese. But you can see this pool, which is kind of disappointing for a place like this where they don't have any water in this, which is fine, I guess. That's their choice. Maybe they're fixing it or down the road. So anyway, such is life, right? I'm going to take a pathway through the grass.